this is what I want to tell you. I love you dearly. If no one has told you this already, I love you dearly. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you are becoming. I'm proud of any adversity that you went through, that you survived, and you are a walking testimony of any negativity that someone or anyone tried to put you through. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, no matter what time it is when you're seeing this video. It is time, and it's time, and it's time, and guess what? Y'all should know what time it is. It is time. Oh, by the way, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that for your boy one time. You won't be disappointed. Let's get to the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope that y'all having a wonderful start to your day so far. As you can see, I'm in the workplace, but I'm leaving one location. Gotta go to the next. For those who don't know, I actually do IT work for sports medicine. So that's definitely a interesting thing to do. Dr. Lee, have a good one, okay? Thank you. How are you? Alright, so that was one of the doctors on his lunch break. Real cool doctor. Make about 6 figures. Don't know how to work a computer. It's crazy. But I hope that y'all having a good day. It's wonderful weather out here. Even though it's like in the 90s. Shoot. It's still a good day. As long as we was able to wake up in the morning, that's all that matter. Here my baby go over here. Here my baby go. She's probably gonna get washed on Friday. Alright, let me go ahead and sit this up here for a second so I can get this situated. Never thought that I'd be the person that walk around with all these bags and stuff. But you know what? A job's a job. As long as you got one. Alright, let's go ahead and get in the car. May just end up taking a short break at the house. Make sure I water those plants. So, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, so we are on the road now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop at the house. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop at the house and water those plants. But shoot, we are on the verge of 40 subscribers, 40 family members. I said 40. What? We are on the road to 50 subscribers. We got 42 family members that have joined the family. For those 42 people, I greatly appreciate every single one of y'all wholeheartedly. You just don't understand that it takes a lot to be comfortable sitting in front of a camera and talking about stuff and not knowing how people are going to take it. So it's hard, but I'm a people person. I'm the neighborhood communicator. Like, I'm like one of the easiest people that you can get along with. Long as just come correct. Like, don't come to me like how you don't have the good sense that God gave you. Because my closest friends, they know that whenever someone tries to say something out of pocket to me, I don't come out of a brown paper bag on them. I will put you in your place respectfully without you even knowing that I'm doing so until it sets in. So I'm a Sagittarius. Like, as a matter of fact, down in the comment section, go ahead and put your sign. Like, what's your sign? Me being a Sagittarius, I could be petty, but I choose not to be. Because what is that gonna solve? Besides just letting people know, like, hey, you ain't the one to be messed around with. Other than that, like I said, I'm the easiest person to get along with. I could be your best friend, your worst enemy. I won't even let it get to that point. Once you cross me once, you never get a chance to do it again. Just put it that way. But enough about that. I just want to talk to you guys on a personal note on just life in general. When you got up this morning, some people say this morning, some people say they're rising. However that you want to put it, it's your preference. But when you woke up this AM, how are you feeling? Did you have a good night's sleep? Did you have any vivid dreams? Did you dream about anything? Did you wake up today ready to tackle the world, or are you still in the bed contemplating if you want to get up and go out and do something? But shoot, we all been through it. But I definitely gotta say, just be thankful for every single day that you have on this earth. Just be thankful that our man upstairs, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Some people, they believe in God. Some people believe in Jehovah. Some people believe in Allah. Some people believe in the universe and the divine. Whoever it is that you believe in, you worship, that is your belief, and that is what you stand for. Whoever it may be, thank them for giving you yet another day of being able to wake up and do something productive. That's all it is. Just give thanks. Just be thankful for it, because one of these days, some of us may not wake up. And just be thankful. Go ahead and live every single day like it's your last. Ain't no such thing as yellow in my book. You live your life. Just live it. Just live it. Because the fact that you don't only live once. In my personal opinion, once we pass on from here, the only thing that's left behind is just our avatar. Or shall I say, our vessels, our bodies. That's being left behind here, but our souls go elsewhere. Whether it's to another realm, whether it's to another body. If you believe in reincarnation, it goes back to a certain object, animal, whatever it is that you stand for. Is entirely your viewpoint and how you look at things. But I believe that our spirits and our energy, we're just made up of energy. It goes elsewhere. So just put it this way. Have you ever thought that when you lost like a best friend, a loved one, or anyone that you deeply cared about, they're no longer here, but you be out and about, and then it's either like an animal or another person that has the same characteristics or the same mannerisms as a person, or they act the same exact way. It literally pops up in your head and you be like, hold on, that's something that so-and-so used to do, or you remind me of somebody, like my best friend or one of my good friends used to do the same exact thing. They like the same song, the same part, they do things the same exact way, and you act the same way. It's not a coincidence. To some, they may look at it as, well, we're basically the same, like everyone has the same taste. That may be true. It just depends on how you look at that. It just depends on how you look at it. Like, some people may not believe in reincarnation. Some people may not believe that we're going, like, our bodies or our energy transfer over to the next realm or the next part, or the next available avatar, the next available vessel. Everything is entirely up to you on what you stand for and what you think about it. I'm like, shoot, because for me, personally, my mother passed away September 4th of 2021. She passed away from her battle with breast cancer. I may end up having a video about that, more likely probably sometime down the road, talking about that. For those who are going through the battle with cancer and just trying to figure out how to go about doing such, if you don't want to go through the chemo radiation treatments, if you want to do like herbal treatments or remedies, things of that nature. But with my mother, when she passed, I was distraught between her and the mother of my kids. That was the only life that I knew. When it came down to those two, so you might as well say my ex. Between my mother and my ex, that was my life. That was my world. Those are the only two things that I knew when it came down to it. So when I ended up losing both of those, let's just be honest, I wanted to unalive myself, especially when my mother passed on. It took my mother like a year or so to come back to me in a dream, just reassuring me that she was good where she was. So this is going to be another spiritual thing. If you're not into the spirituality stuff, you guys can go ahead and click off the video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. For those who are interested, thank you for staying with me. let's continue. So it took her a year to come back to me in this dream. I never went through I can't say I never remember going through it, but I have done it in the past. I believe we all have done it in the past, doing astral projecting. It was one night when I went to sleep. I went to sleep going through just like a whole bunch of pain. I was upset because of the fact that I was my mom's only child and she was no longer here. You never understand what it feels like to when you've seen someone every single day and you would talk to them every single day. That was the last person that you would see before you closed your eyes and went to sleep, and you wake up one day and they're no longer here. So it took her a year to come back to me in this dream, and it felt so real. I ended up being in this attic, just surrounding me was just a whole bunch of like old furniture and books that was covered up like in plastic just so it doesn't collect too much dust. And I'm going through this book looking at my mother's past. Like I was looking at a photo album, but it was a real live photo album that showed me from when my mother was, when she was born, going through her childhood, her upbringing, all the way up until when she was pregnant with me and she brought me into this world. I'm sitting there looking at these pictures, these real live action pictures, and there's two doors in this dream, like in this attic. It was one straight ahead and there was another one on my left side. I ended up looking up. The door right in front of me opens up. And well, you know, it was my mother that came out that door. When she opened up, it was just like having the sunrise come in when you open your eyes, or when you wake up first thing in the morning and you see just that bright red sunshine glooming and beaming through your window and hitting you in your eyes. That's how that was when that door opened up. And my mom came in and she just had this aura around her to where it was just extremely bright. And when she finally getting close to me, I'm gonna tell y'all, this is my like one and only time, like this is my nickname. So my nickname is Putt Putt, like the golf game. And my mom and my grandmother gave me that nickname. So when she came up, she said, "Hey, Putty Poo, like, what you doing?" And I told her, like, "Hey, I'm just nothing, just sitting here looking at this photo album of us being together." And I looked up, she had this smile on her face that it just brightened up the whole room. This woman, she went through lupus. She went through triple-negative breast cancer. She went through to the cancer metastasized from her breast down to the liver, taking over 60% of the liver and also half the left side of her brain. This woman would tell me every single day that when she got up, it felt like that she was being stuck and just stabbed by hot glass and needles. But yet she still managed to keep a smile on her face the whole entire time through life, because she knew that this wasn't her final resting place. Her resting place was going to be in heaven. And she was just strong. So that, my mom was my backbone. Like when I looked at her about things, whatever that she could go through, I know that I can do it, no problems. But fast forward into the dream, when she looked at me, she had the smile on her face. She had the look of someone who has never went through cancer, hasn't experienced any kind of pain or anything. This was the first time that I ever seen her just be free. And I just started crying. And this whole time, this lever, the door that was on my left side actually opened up. She always told me about her great-great-grandmother, Miss Annie Bill. And this was just a little petite lady that came in. Both of them, they were just smiling to where that whole room felt like it was like doom and gloom. But when they both came in there, that room was bright like it was no roof, and the sun was just beaming like right on top of everything. I'm sitting here like I'm physically turning around and I'm seeing my body laying in the bed, and I see my mouth moving as I'm talking to them. It was like in real time, it was sinking. And tears just started flowing, because I was telling my mom I miss her so much. And the fact that when she wiped my tears away from my face, and she told me that everything was going to be all right. She said that she was happy, she was at peace where she was, and that I could stop worrying about it, because I was always worried. I knew more where my mom was going when she transitioned, but at the same time, it was just a human side of me that was just worried about the final destination, like where was she going. It's the human in us. We all have our something by nature, peer by spirit mentality. So it's when she gave me that assurance that she was fine, she wiped my tears away. That morning I woke up with just that one dry tear that I had in my eye. It was always been in my left eye. And when she told me that she was all right, I fell back on going to her final resting place, the grave site. I was always going there every other day, but now I really don't go there anymore, because I know the fact that she's always going to be with me. And as proof, every time I look up, everywhere that I will go, I will always see a cardinal. A cardinal will always cross my path every single time, whether if I was driving or whether I was sitting at work and looking out my window. It was always a cardinal that was right there. Same thing that happened, like my mom, she had a Rottweiler. She had gotten when he was a puppy, and he just recently passed a little earlier this year. He passed away. Same exact thing like that. He was the last thing that I had of my mom that was physical. He passed away, and afterwards, I want to say probably 2 or 3 days, it didn't take no time at all, I ended up seeing 2 cardinals, and they be everywhere that I go. So I know he was reunited with his mama. So that's why I say, like, when it comes to have the reincarnation, yes, I believe in it. Do I also believe that our spirits pass on like to bits and pieces, since we are a part of the universe and our energy, we can go everywhere? I really believe that it could have been either reincarnation, or it could have been the energies or the spirits that visits us through those cardinals, just to let us know that, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm here, and I love you, and I still see you. I'm still here with you. So more to the story, what I'm saying on that is just cherish every single day that you guys have, and just believe in what you want to believe in before it's too late. Make things right with who you worship. I just want to put it that way. Don't end relationships, like friendships, whether it's friendships, relationships, no matter what it is, just don't end those on a bad note, because you just never know when that last time you're going to see somebody. You just never know. That's all that I wanted to say on that topic. So I'm not trying to make it like a side story or anything. I was just speaking off of my experience of when it came down to having these dreams. Everybody is different. Some people it take longer than others to transition. My mother, it took her a year. For others, it may take, like, there's no time frame of how long it takes someone to go from point A to point B. So that's all I really wanted to tell you guys. I wanted to just share that little experience that I had, and just share that little piece of my life that I have, that I felt, hey, we family. I wanted to just share that with you guys. So anyway, if you still made it here for this far, this is what I want to tell you. I love you dearly. If no one has told you this already, I love you dearly. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you are becoming. I'm proud of any adversity that you went through, that you survived, and you are a walking testimony of any negativity that someone or anyone tried to put you through. I'm so proud of you. Now you the walking testimony. You the main reason that people could look at you and say, like, man, this person went through all of this, but yet they still managed to keep a smile on their face, and they continue to keep it pushing, and then let the world swallow them whole and consume them. Grab life by the horns. Live your life how you supposed to. Live your purpose. Live in your truth. Speak your truth. Stay on your business. Stand 10 toes down. And don't take no for nobody. Don't take no for an answer any whatsoever. You gotta make sure you continue to keep doing what's best for you. Okay? I just want you to keep a smile on your face. Keep shining bright like the sun is out here. Every storm comes to an end. Just put it that way. Every single storm has an ending. The only storm that I know of that they be talking about is the storm that's on Jupiter. That's a whole nother topic of discussion. But every storm has an ending. It's all mental. All you gotta do is just keep a positive mindset and work on shaping your reality on the inside. It may be doom and gloom on the outside, but on the inside, you shape your own reality. And your reality starts oozing out of you and going into the universe, and you can shape your own reality. That's all I gotta say. As long as you stay positive, you have that positive mindset and don't take no for an answer, and just know that I can do anything through Christ or whoever do you worship and who you support. You got this. Just continue to keep doing your thing. You're going to reap your benefits. And you're going to reap the rewards. And all your naysayers, the people that was back here talking about that you wasn't going to equal out to nothing or equal amount to anything or telling you that you couldn't do anything, they're going to be the same ones that's going to be sitting in the background just asking and scratching their head like, how did they do that? How did they do that? They're going to be too ashamed to ask you because they was the ones that was putting you down. But at the same time, don't do tit for tat. My shoot, we don't do tit for tat on here on this side. Any L that we take, we don't take no losses. We take lessons. Anything that we went through, it's a lesson. Everything that happens in the universe is for you. It's not against you. Everything happens for a reason. So all that I want you guys to do is just make sure you continue to keep that positive mindset. Don't let society consume you because we have too much negativity out here in this world as can be. Stay positive. It takes one person to touch somebody else. All you gotta do is to stay positive, and your positivity will rub off on somebody else. Okay? You are radiant. You are that radioactive fusion that can affect the whole radius in your community. All you gotta do is to stay positive, and any naysayers that got something to say about you, just look past them. Just say like, you know what? Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do my thing. You can stay where you are, but I'm going to reach higher horizons. I'm going to continue to keep reaching my goals, and I'm going to continue to keep achieving everything that is meant for me in abundance, and I will receive everything in abundance. So thank you very much again for the 42 family members that we have on our channel. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for just taking the time to hear me out and have me just share my story with you guys. So I love you. Take care, and I will see you guys on the next video. See ya. I can't put so much emphasis on it, but if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and grow our channel as a family. We're going to go down this journey as one. We're going to go down this journey as a family. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bam. Peace.